Welcome, pretties, to the cauldron of the New World Order. I'm the Wicked Witch of the West, and I'll be your host. Would you like to see my recipe for World War III and disaster? Double, bubble, boil in trouble. Now, where's that blasted cauldron? Here it is. Now, let me conjure up a press release to create a fog to hide behind. It's not working. I guess you're ready for the truth, but look at your own risk, pretties. Let's see if we can make Lucifer smile a bit. Let's start with some simple Agenda 21 HARP geoengineering. You see those white skies and crisscross jet trails in the air? That's aluminum and barium and other proprietary blends just for you. Next, let's heat things up a bit with some directed energy weapons. There you go, Hawaii. Can you smell that? Smells like delicious barbecued land grabs to me. I love those. And now, some unexpected floods in San Diego, making sure first that the infrastructure has been neglected properly, just like in Katrina. That was a good one. Satan and I used to have lots of good laughs about that one. Let me stir this up a bit. Now the banks will own the property and control the rent boards, full of unelected officials all ready to throw you under the bus, and we add some greed and sprinkle in some previously housed people. They can't afford the rent anymore. They'll be forced to the streets. And while they're there, they will use drugs to cover up the pain of societal rejection. And, of course, the cold. And that'll be perfect because the sheeple can blame them for their homelessness, and the bureaucrats can create a cottage industry cleaning up after them and pretending to help. Plus, it does double duty for them to serve as a reminder for the tax cattle to keep running in place with 2 and 3 jobs so that they don't wind up dying cold and alone on the cement bosom of some city. So sad. Delicious tears. Now, let's add some pre-planned mischief in the Middle East. Toss it all with some white phosphorus and some carpet bombing. Stir in some propaganda and lies spewed from the MSM, mainstream media, if you don't know what that is, and through the mouths of our traumatized Jewish friends so that they incur the karmic debt, not me. That's magical, isn't it? Now, the secret to this whole thing is, at this point, it has to be shaken, not stirred, because it's explosive, and we don't want it to happen before it's time. Let's add some empty muddy streams of beachside property and natural gas. You can't take it with you, but most people forget that. Let's add some zeros to some bank accounts and some strategic war positions to coerce and threaten each other with. Like all good mafia demons, you're such great helpers, CIA and Mossad. And of course, I almost forgot the main staple, blackmail. Thank you, Epstein's Island. Coerced politicians are loyal only to themselves, blackmailed and bribed. Now, we just need one more thing. A total lack of self-reflection in the populace, public suspicion and division over race, gender, religion, and politics, and a complete forgetfulness to engaging the human heart. What is this racing? Sprinkle in some feelings of helplessness and powerlessness, and make sure we censor and shadow ban anyone that successfully makes fun of us, because we melt. We melt when we're made fun of. Or anyone that raises valid questions, they have to be censored too. And voila! The New World Messiah is born. Total world domination and control at the push of a button or the swish of a tail. Every psychopath's dream, and he's almost born. It's almost here. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. I just love him. Thank you for helping me create World War III and the dragon that will be born when it's over.